Well, speaking of crimes, I'm taking us live now.
Oh, okay.
All right. Speaking of crimes, we're here. Andrew and his butthole are here.
Mamo.
Is that the sound it makes?
I'm warming up. Sorry, what?
All right.
What?
Wait, are we live?
I just took us live. Yes, for Andrew's.
I didn't have a joke
okay.
loaded on my butthole.
Your
Oh, no.
butthole wasn't loaded.
No.
The emphasis on that was
Didn't
kind of
have
funny.
anything loaded on my butthole.
All right. Well, we're here with more D&D. It's number 44 for this campaign. That's fun. Who would like to recap what happened last time? It was
I think Sydney should.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sid, but you did have some victory.
So, I did do that. Was the Vanilla thing after? It might have been after. I think it was.
I threw it at you right before you went out to fight, just to be obnoxious.
Right. Okay. So Vanilla, the consort of King Ganorak, the 20s.
Second.
Is he still 22?
He's 22.
Sick.
Yeah.
Showed up at the tournament. She was not participating, merely watching, as far as we are aware. She showed up though, and after Henry's brief discussion with her dad, in between rounds, this lady rolled in and was like, "Hey, your dad, he doesn't know that he's your dad, but you know how you told him to like not talk about the book? He basically was like, yeah, she's totally got this fucking book. Go talk to her about it." So she did, and then she's like, "I want it because I want to go see the night caves." And Henry was like, "Yeah, I totally know about the night caves. Let me think on it, please." And that was kind of that discussion. I believe then they went into the tournament, where Tank kind of protected my ass for the majority thereof. And then I managed to win by being a little coward and sticking into the corner, but that's fine. Heroes are made every day, different ways. It's fine. I'm a hero
that
now.
Amazing, you took out the other two guys at the same time in their brains. That was sick.
Did do with headache damage. Then after that, we go post-tournament, where I think we'd kind of decided who got what second place prize. But we went to, oh my god, Sammy's? I didn't write down Sammy's.
Sensational
I
Sammy's.
wrote down Sticky Stevie though. We went to go speak with Sensational Sammy, and we were trying to be like, "Hey bud, do you want to maybe sponsor this team of all winners? Because we, the B team, are brilliant winners." And he was like, "For a price," which isn't how sponsorships work, but like also, I think it was between Azov and Tank, y'all talked him into, like, there was almost a lease deal involved, there was a rental thing going on, and then Azov was like, "I will include you in on my titles." So it was like Azov, brought to you by Sensational Sammy, or something absurd that I was very fond of. I think a couple of us were like, "No, Azov, we don't need it that badly." And he was like, "No, motherfuckers, I'm gonna do it because growth." And he did. So he added a couple things to his list of titles. I think I wrote down the official thing that he's supposed to say. Yeah, it's Azov, brought to you by Sensational Sammy, and then he's got like...
Well, Azov comes last. He says all the titles first.
Oh, yeah, brought to you by... Yeah, and then, anyway, it's really sad.
Azov made the point that it doesn't really flow with how the rest of his titles go, and he was like, "I don't care."
Mm-hmm. So we don't
now
like Sensational Sammy.
it goes like this. I have been known by many names and many titles. Brought to you by Sensational Sammy of Shadow Moon. Far Touched, Champion of the Deep, Master of Land and Sea, Senhuagin Slayer, Matron Bane, Water Dragon Destroyer, Peacebringer, Rift Sealer, the Exiled Savior, Helldiver, Breaker of Chains, the world's okayest dad, Wave Forger, Champion of Shadow Moon Tournament, Leader of the B Team, the Cobalt Crusader, Azov.
I have Keeper of Crabs.
Yeah, that's not real. That's not officially licensed title.
No, that's a real one. I heard that one.
I have Super Soaker.
No, that's not really. That's fake news.
Okay. I'll send you the list later. So anyway, we got the scrying orb for free, but at what cost also, you know?
I would just say we traded 1,000 gold scrying orb for a jar of dirt and a phrase that Azov has to say usually once a session. So I would say
it's a win.
A pretty good deal. And we got it forever until we turned it back.
Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Before
Yeah,
before we went there, Vanala came to Henry again, and they like scheduled a meetup point.
Here we go.
To exchange books, knowledge, learning about
gonna let you...
Dendar the Night Serpent.
Yeah, she was gonna let you hang on to another manuscript, like as insurance, while she read your book.
Yeah.
And you were like, sure.
But she threatened me, also.
She did. She was like, I'm
so I was
finding
like,
the
yeah,
night
girl,
caves
we'll
with or
meet
without
you later. So we left Sensational Sammy's, and I went and talked to Sticky Steve, and I told Sticky Steve that I'd give him 5 gold if he went and told Vanala to hiss off. And she's not reading my book. And then we skedaddled the fuck out of there.
You gave this
as we
scrying
were
orb
going.
a try. That's
Yep. Yep. Freaking, we were talking briefly about scrying on, like, a couple different people, and then Azov was like, I'm gonna check on my boy, and his boy, Bruce, the land shark, walking shark, just happened to be with one of Rolo's kids.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
And if you remember, Rolo's kid wants to help Bruce find that not-so-good doctor from Dalton's past. Because that's the guy who made him, and he wants to find his maker.
The orb that we used to create Landshark Bruce here was pulled from the guy in yellow who was inflicted with this orb that was created by Faust. So when we killed the guy in yellow, and it was like a scorpion dude at the, like, in some sewers and shit like that, we took the orb of awakening, and then we're like, let's just repurpose this and put this in this shark. And he's fine for now.
He's more than fine. He's my shining bright boy. And look how naked he is. He needs pants.
Yes.
Yeah,
does.
he is
It's cold.
up
Doesn't he know
north
it's cold?
Well, we said he was wearing Azov's, I don't remember if it was the Cloak of Billowing or a different one.
I think it's just a regular cloak.
Yeah. And you, I don't think, maybe...
There's a reason why he's the most okayest dad, not the world's best dad.
Yeah, I think I took you to the ship screen too fast, because also as you're leaving the city, Azov had some important things he wanted to share with the party.
Yeah, I'm going to say it again, so why don't we skip that part?
You're going to say it again? Okay, cool. One other thing, yeah, we'll get to the singing again. Another thing I wanted to say is, as you are, just very briefly, as you are leaving the city, because you are now fully caught up with the new D team and everything that happened with the Emperor's poop tank. Andrew, that's the correct reaction. We had a one shot where they found the Emperor was like trying to make a clone of himself, and this team here infiltrated the spot and destroyed the tank by dumping a bunch of sewage. Yeah.
Okay.
Which you all now, the B team is also now aware of. We finally closed the loop on that. So, as you guys are leaving the city, maybe as you're by the gate or something, Bad Mort and the team, they are going to find you on the way out and just, congratulate you on the tournament, first of all. You all, Bad Mortal, step forward. You all fought really well. I'm proud to be allied with you. And remember, the D team is in the Gith capital whenever you have need of us.
Well, remember that. Thank you.
Where are you off to
So,
now, if I may ask?
You may not.
Okay, well, wherever it is you're headed, may it be a safe voyage.
Maybe just be safe. If you're going back to the gift capital, things might go down real soon.
Are you expecting things? Should we be expecting things?
Always be expecting things. Things always happen.
Yes.
All right.
Like me saying, no, you may not, it wasn't me being bitchy. It was me more so being like, maybe you shouldn't know just in case.
No, I understand.
Well, I thought you were just being bitchy.
Listen,
I was fine with it either way.
I'm a half orc
Oh.
myself. I get it. Sometimes it just gets taken that way. Well, wherever it is you're off to, may it be a safe voyage. The D team will be standing by.
We appreciate that. And thanks for the tip about the crazy slime clone flashback that we were not there for, but do know about now.
Yeah. Good to know he's not gonna have a clone coming back anytime soon.
Not yet.
I mean, just about the worst thing anybody could say is somehow the Emperor reappeared.
Good reference. It's a good reference. Yeah.
Anyway, have a good trip.
Bye.
All right, and then
That would take at least a fortnight to happen, though.
all right, I'll take you back to like probably on the beach, wherever, as you're headed back to your airship, Azov. If you wanted to do your thing, reinform the people.
I'm gonna go make a collect call to the Fathomless, so please try not to leave without me. Before I do, I could really use a little pep up. If Tank or the Doc, you guys, give me a little zhuzhing before I go.
Is this after you said what your intentions are, or was this before? I don't remember if that was in.
Yep,
game
this
or
is
not.
like if in case anyone were joining us right now, I'm just reiterating what my intentions are to go and do.
Which is. What?
You were just here listening to me say all of this. I
No,
will
I
repeat
wasn't listening
myself.
to anything. I was writing notes.
Ryan, I assume you'll repeat yourself to the Fathomless here, which is why you don't want to say it 3 times.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
I will cast Enhance Ability. Oh, wait.
Wait, before you do.
Have I gotten to sleep?
You guys have...
When was the last...
Doc, you should be... Because you weren't in the tournament, I think you should technically be long rested, and everyone else should be short rested. Technically speaking, we're going to have a long rest coming up, like, basically right after this scene,
Okay.
though. For everybody's
Is
benefit.
the
I
certainly
think what I used all 3 slots using Enhance Ability or Aid
Oh, that would
to boost
make
people
sense.
for the tournament.
That would make sense.
So, okay, so those I have not rested since then.
No.
No, okay. I'll go ahead and short rest and see if that does anything.
Azov, I must say I am a bit concerned about your intentions. I was put back here to make sure that I was doing good for the world, and so much. You ask for or you were going to ask for so much for a kingdom, for immortality. Having been on the other side, I must say that it seems quite unnatural to become immortal.
Well, who's to say I won't do good things with those gifts?
Exactly! You get it!
How can you assure, if I am to help you in this, if I'm to be a part of it, how can you assure that you will not become a monster worse than anything that we are potentially facing? We already have access to nearly limitless power. And for you to then potentially become a king, an immortal king? With these kinds of weapons, you could rule the world. No one man should have all this power. Please tell me where I'm wrong here.
Tank, you've only known me for a couple days at this point.
Yes, that's why I am having a hard time trusting you.
Well, as a creature of faith, I guess I'm just going to have to ask you to put your faith in me.
What are your intentions if you get this power? Do you plan to rule this kingdom of the sea for thousands of years? With these powerful weapons as a means of control?
I hadn't really considered using the weapons. I'm not even sure I'll be able to do it or accept my offer. To be honest, this is a little bit of a test to see how invested he is in me. But on the chance that he can, I don't know. Do you ever feel like a dog chasing a caravan or a carriage? You don't know what you're going to do once you catch it. I'm just going to follow the river in my heart and see where it guides. If you don't wish to aid me in this, I understand. But I am asking you to have faith in me. That I will probably do the right thing. Most likely. Well, probably.
You don't have to tell me which, but I think for Tank to do this, let's see, his wisdom, his insight. Yeah, why don't we do like either persuasion or deception against insight?
I was going to do this later, but I'll do it now. My persuasion and deception are the same. So I will roll a unspecified charismatic social roll.
All right.
And I will use friends.
Well, you bastard. Wow. Does Friends still have the same wording that it used to, or is it different now? Because that will majorly affect how he sees you moving forward.
I really need this quickly, so if you could give it to me, I could go, like, within 60 seconds or so.
Maybe against his better judgment, he just says, okay, here you go. I give you this, but you better not fuck us. You better not fuck us, Azov. Otherwise, the titles you have, you will never be able to remove.
You'll be sponsored forever.
Then my soul be damned. What else is new? And then Azov's gonna do it like whoop and backflip into the ocean and paddle off before Friends wears off, and you know that we're under the effect of Friends.
All right.
Yeah, I'm looking up Friends 2024 to see if it's any different.
I think you still know when it wears off.
Yeah, but am I hostile to him?
I mean, that depends on you, how you want to interpret hostile.
Yeah.
Like the Eli
Are you a
Roth
creature
way.
prone to violence?
Yeah.
All right, swim after me and fight me, bro.
All right. So
You motherfucker.
we will have we'll do like a 2-scene thing here. Like we'll have Azov in the water with Foulness, and then the rest of the party on the beach. Like, what do you think's going on under there, kind of thing.
Oh man, I could be a total dick and say technically I'm not a humanoid, but I'm gonna go with
Are
it.
you not?
Nat 20 on an advantage is some good dice storytelling.
Are you not actually considered one?
No, I'm a undead or construct, not humanoid anymore.
Interesting.
But I think it's fair to just say it works.
Yeah, it's fun with that. Okay, so Azov, you're swimming in. It's already nighttime, so you don't have to go far before like the moonlight stops penetrating the waves. Thank you for the music. I'll grab that in a second. And as always, after you swim for a moment, last time, maybe it was the last time, maybe the time before that, you saw the Fathomless in its full form. So at some point, like, you see that light approaching you again, and the wriggling souls of Traitons within. The submarine is also there for scale reference, so you can use that for, like, your size compared to this thing.
I'm trying to draw me right now.
Yeah, that's pretty
too
good.
big.
Yeah, you are small. You were like this.
How'd I do?
I'd say that's pretty safe. Yeah, you're like the size of one of its teeth, more or less. You are teeny tiny thing compared to that. But at some point, this will emerge from the murkiness below, and it will rise up, and you will just hear that echoing voice in your mind you've heard before from the deep.
Azov, you wish to speak?
I do, my lord, my briny, deep bottom-feeding lord. How are you? Did you get a chance to catch my greatness in the tournament today?
You seem to have gained a modicum of power since we last spoke. I assume this is as a result of the tournament you speak of.
Some notoriety, some magical items, a new title. You know, all in the pretty mundane day for someone such as I.
What is it you wish to speak
But listen,
about?
I feel like I've been leaving you on the hook for a little too long about our deal.
Yes.
The last time we spoke, you were offered me a really, really nice out
20 willing
to
non-Triton souls.
Right. 20 even. I have had a long time to think about said deal, and I feel I have finally come to a conclusion. And I would ask that you hear me out. Azov reaches into his satchel and he pulls out the 3 soul residues, little ectoplasm dust that he got from the fight in the air in the soul storm.
Excluding Boras, I assume.
Well, yes,
Okay.
that's a different jar.
Okay.
He pulls out one jar. He's like, "Oh, not that one. This jar. This jar. 20 souls in exchange for my freedom, and you go away and rest, go to sleep."
It is time for my next slumber, yes.
My liege, I would never question your infant wisdom. But I do wonder why, when everything I have done since entering the surface world has been for you. Humbly, and Azov begins to unscrew the jar and flips it upside down. Oh, he's not listening. I'll say it to you guys.
Probably need him to hear it so that way he knows.
Probably needs to hear it, yeah.
Started a new BG3 run.
I saw. How's it going?
Not bad. It's fun. Jumping into the spider lair right now, so.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was a wife question.
You're good.
You open the jar and then...
Humbly, my lord, fathomless, I must sadly decline your offer of 20 souls in exchange for my own, on the basis of, and Azov pours out the soul residue, of frankly just lowballing my lord. Don't you know everything I have done since leaving our kingdom and entering the land has been for you? Cut back to episode 1, the changing of the guard and teleports. For years up to that point, I've been taking any job, making a name for myself, along the coast, along the water, getting myself close, so that one day I would find myself in an influential and important position. And lo and behold, I did. I helped the captain of the guard. I got close with the king and the knightly court. I was sent on an assignment which we crushed. One of one that was successful. I formed a team. I started performing favors for said team and for said kingdom. And all the while building influence and fame and power. And while doing so, making sure the kingdom of Teleport drew nearer and nearer to conflict. Conflict that you are no stranger to, given you have feasted off the souls of the Great Barrier War for nearly 2 millennia. And now, you want to call it quits when we're so close. We're so close to a brand new frontier where I, Azov, handpicked the members of the Council for Teleport. Someone in my party now controls the coin purse. The person that is in charge of the military is close to me. And I hand-selected the new Hand of the King. We are in a major point of influence. And you wish to go to sleep. I beg you, plead with you. Hear my deal, my pact, Azov's pact. And you can decide my counteroffer. Number 1, my influence goes strong in Teleport, but it could be better. There is a new leader of religion there. She is quite powerful, quite influential, but she's new. Things can happen. Things happen all the time. Changes in command are, unfortunately, frequent. I wish to have a demonstration there to show my power, and more namely, your power. If you bring yourself there, to the Bay of Teleport, not an illusion, not a specter, but your true magnificence, I can show them that I deserve to be the one in control of their religion. And mind you, As Teleport and the Githyanki draw ever near to another war, who is the one that commanded the first shot? Me. All according to my design, my plan. And with a strong foothold in Teleport, I can give you a new host of souls to collect for years and years to come. Thing number 2, Tritus. While I love my homeland, I feel its leadership has grown soft. They've been fighting this war for nearly 2 millennia, and within a few years of going to the surface which you directed me to, and bringing back an artifact, I ended the Great Barrier War. I reforged Wave. I risked death for my treason, for my dissertation. I came back when, for all intents and purposes, I should have been gone. I risked death for my people, for my land, for my sea. I think the Tritons deserve a better leader, one that is as dedicated as I am. Actually, I think they deserve me. And with your backing, I have reforged Wave. Wave, which, mind you, has always traditionally been wielded by the leader of Tritus. Wave, which now calls me its master. I ended the Great Barrier War. I reforged Wave. I saved everyone. And with your blessing, I could be its new king. Lastly, one teensy, tiny little favor from my great and benevolent Lord. While I can continue to gather souls for you on the land, and I can continue to run an impeccable empire under the sea, I am but a mere mortal. One day, my heart will beat its final breath. And everything I have done for you in so much, in such a little amount of time, could risk unraveling. Unless you made it so that I could never do so. Unless you made me immortal. And to be clear, before you get any ideas, I don't mean in an orb or a fork or melted into a wall. I mean legit, pure, unfiltered immortality. A lich will be fine. Do these things for me. Give me the power I need now, and I can reap souls for you for the rest of my days. But give me what I want, and I can reap souls for you for eternity. I would not simply be your champion. I would not simply be your prophet. I would be your avatar.
Oh my god.
The blue one, specifically because I'm blue.
I am no genie, yet you have come to me with 3 wishes. In regards to this display of power in the Bay, if you pick a day and time, I could make myself known.
And asterisk, probably the time that the airship is due for refueling in a couple of weeks. That probably makes the most logistical sense, but we'll leave that for later.
This thing's got a refuel? God damn it.
Yeah, it's marked on the calendar actually. Let's see. Okay, so you asked for that.
In regards to ruling of Tritus, yes, my sponsorship would go a long way. It is up to you whether or not you would want such a position through solely my endorsement or also the will of the people. I could put you on the throne, but it is their goodwill that would keep you there. You understand? But neither of these...
Sure. Kiss some babies.
Neither of these requests are impossible. As to immortality, dear Azov, I am not even immortal myself. I could not grant what I do not have. But if you wish more of my power and protection, that is something I can grant. If you wish to be my avatar, I can grant you something that will put that on full display for anyone who merely lays eyes upon you. This dust you've...
What are we talking about? Like a couple thousand years or millennia? What are we talking about?
This dust you've brought it tastes of fugue and withheld judgment. It's interesting. I do enjoy it.
Listen, just so we're clear, I know what happens to me if I don't become a part of you. Not that I don't want to be under one of your fins. It's a lovely, horrifying visage. But like either that or wandering an abyssal fugue plane for eternity. They both sound. Why don't we just cut out the middle, man? Make me live forever, and I can keep working for you.
This current tone
I can
of
keep
yours,
doing what I do best.
This current tone of yours is much less becoming. The firmness from before was better. That's beside the point. I can grant you a greater protection now. I cannot guarantee any sort of immortality, for I can't grant what I do not have myself. But I can bestow upon you a greater protection now that will also make you my avatar apparent. The other two things we can discuss in time. Do you wish to have my further protection now?
I mean, what are we talking about? Do I still get to keep my pretty face? Because that I should also warn, that is a deal breaker.
I will not cover your face, but I can cover the rest of you as one would with a full plate of armor.
Okay. I'm a size medium Triton. I don't know if that matters. It's a little bit of a tighter fit.
It does. Actually, good to know. Do you accept this gift? I accept your meeting in the Bay, and in terms of endorsement for Emperor, perhaps we shall see what conflict either rises or is snuffed out in the coming time. But it is not a denial on my part.
So to be clear, you can't make me immortal.
I am not immortal myself, Azov.
Also probably good for you to know. Yep. I see. Yep. Andrew's writing that down.
Well, let's see what protection you got here, and we can go from there. Maybe we can work out some kind of system here where figure that out.
Very well.
So before we cut back to the surface, you accept the deal, Azov, and let me see. What do I wanna? Cool. The one of the fathomless tentacles is gonna come slowly wrap around you, and you feel it's just like a million stinging needles. He doesn't touch the face like he said. It's like a million all over the rest of your body.
Wow.
It's starting to happen.
You're really getting in there. You're really finding spots and
it's probably
and trenches in there.
It's probably much like when there's a shark kind of attacking the water, there are going to be little clouds of blood are going to pop out from those pokes as it's happening. It's probably gonna take you to almost feeling faint for a moment. Before we see the results of that, though, let's cut back to everyone on the beach who's just been, hanging out while you've been down there. Rest of the party, how you guys feeling up here? Azov's been down there for a little bit now.
Everyone, I do have some information to share. In this exchange that just happened before he went under, he put a spell on me to influence me to give him this blessing. I don't think I would have done it were it not for the fact that he did that to me. I am not sure what to make of this, but I am growing deeply concerned that he might be developing a lust for power and will manipulate anyone in order to get it, including all of us.
I feel like there's some sort of protocol against using that kind of persuasive magic against your own team. I would have sworn that was in the handbook somewhere.
8-9, you've been quiet. What do you think about this? I don't know.
No, Jesus, where have you been?
I'll put him down if I have to.
Honestly, 8-9, that might be what he would say. I'll put Azov down if I have to.
With a shrug, I feel like with a careless. And if it happens, it happens.
So anyway, I am not sure what much more to say other than be very cautious around this person. I am not sure if his intentions can be trusted any longer.
That is unfortunate to hear.
Before he went down there, didn't he tell us, like, specifically, like, he wasn't, like, going to elevate his status. He told us, like, he was trying to break the deal, right? If I remember correctly.
No, he told us the whole thing. He told us everything that he was planning on asking for. That's why.
But the reasoning behind it, he wasn't like, I elevated my status and I'm going to take over Teleport and I'm going to do this. He didn't say those portions, correct? Or did he?
Correct me if I'm wrong, Ryan. I thought you presented it as like, I'm gonna get him to believe all these things, like you were gonna get a one-up on.
Yeah.
Like you were gonna be deceptive to the Fathomless.
Azov did not say what his, like, the body of his argument was going to be. He's like, right. I'm going to ask for these things from the Fathomless. And then he got to the Fathomless, and he's like, all of these things that have happened have been under my machinations.
Well, so you did say something to that degree, though, because I remember Tank asking, like,
was that true?
Yeah, like, was that true? Has all this been by your design? I don't remember.
And Azov was very like, does it matter?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, so far, he's not offering up 20 people. By trickery or otherwise.
All of a sudden, that cult from town just walks into the scene.
Listen.
Yeah, they're just like, we're here!
You have known him much longer than me. Perhaps he wouldn't have done it to you. Perhaps I am just a walking dead man to him. I'm not sure.
He does seem to have a bias towards dead creatures.
I'm only relaying what I know. Which is that he put a spell on me. In order
Because you're mad!
In order to influence me against my will, to give him a blessing that he did not earn, so that way he could go ask for
going
more
and
power.
Talking to a god.
Yes.
suppose I could work on some sort of holding tank.
Well, that's me. That's what I'm for.
Just hold him gently. Rock him to sleep. Forgive me. I understand your concern, but he did just kind of save my life just a couple days ago.
All right. I have shared what I know.
I'm just saying I'm gonna try to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's earned that much.
We each decide what we do with the information we have.
I know this is a bit of a non sequitur, but you know, you all did such a good job in the stadium today. I was sitting in the crowd and I got to see my boy doing his thing, just getting out there and kicking butt. I was one proud papa.
Thank you. This was my pleasure, and looked like the strategy was in fact effective in securing a win.
That's my boy.
Henry, you are still warded, by the way, so should anything else come up today, you are good for the rest of the day. And I might need to lean on you because I have used up most of my magic at this point.
Now, would you, when things slow down, would you maybe want to grab a beer with the old man?
I am not sure how beer would affect my system, but I am certainly willing to join you for...
Find out with science.
So better watch out. Roll of okay as dad is about to be taken.
For talking friendship.
Yes, one evening.
If Azov does
Fathom us, I have another deal.
If Azov does not kill me first, then yes, of course.
Oh, I'll just rebuild you better, stronger, faster.
Perfect.
Speaking
of It'll be great. It'll be, an evening just me and Tank and a Stein. Me and Tankenstein, me and Tankenstein.
I got you.
I got it.
Shall I say it 3 more times?
Well, then he appears in the mirror.
Maybe 4.
It's Tonkenstein!
All right. So, it's about that time as, you were talking about Azov there, that Azov emerges back from the water, but he's not dressed the same as when he went into the water. He's gonna come out.
Oh my God! His entire butt is out.
He made a deal for new clothes.
He's gonna come out like Daniel Craig, bounce out of the ocean, but rather than showing off his great abs, he is showing off. Wait, no, nothing yet. Hold that thought. He's doing nothing. Ignore me. He is showing off this new suit of armor. Now, I got this as close to the imagery as I could. Azov emerges.
Oh, it's huge.
Let me shake that down. I don't know why that happens.
With puppy pantaloons.
Azov emerges from the water in this black chitin armor. Almost looks like the crab exoskeleton kind of deal, but also rippling across it. And like I said, not a perfect representation, but rippling across it are these blood red and very deep purple and just gross yellow, almost like lashes or tentacle, vein kind of things going across
veins.
It. Yeah. That's what he steps out looking like in his, as I've been calling it, the deep soul armor. You're welcome to read out what that does, Ryan.
The deep soul armor. This hideous plate armor is formed of black chitin?
Chitin. Yeah.
Beneath which veins pulse and purple sinews glisten. To attune to this item, you must wear it for the entire attunement period, during which tendrils on the inside burrow into you. While wearing this armor, you have a +1 to armor class, and you have resistance to the following damage types: necrotic, thunder, and psychic. Second clause, symbiotic nature. Eddie. The armor can't be removed from you while you're attuned to it, and you can't voluntarily end your attunement to it. If you're targeted by a spell that ends a curse, your attunement to the armor ends, and he detaches from you. The armor requires fresh blood to feed from it, to be fed to it. Immediately after you finish any long rest, you must either feed half your remaining hit dice to the armor, round up, or take 1 level of exhaustion. Standard rules of sleeping in heavy armor also apply. Wait, what was that last part?
Well, that's in any heavy armor rule.
Can he take it off? Or it can't
No.
be removed while you're attuned to it?
Nope. So basically, I believe, Ryan, that mathematically shakes out to you get a quarter of your hit die back after a long rest. I think that's the net result.
Do I get a long rest if I'm sleeping in heavy armor?
You get half your hit. I believe it's just like half your hit die. I believe at the very least that's how I'm gonna rule it. Is you'll get half your hit dice back, and then as a result of the blood feeding thing, that means you would half of that remaining left. So you would get a quarter of your hit dice left after a long rest. Otherwise,
so this version I give up 3/4 of my hit dice.
yes. Well, like I said, I feel like it's technically less of a penalty because in standard heavy armor, I don't think you're supposed to be able to get anything. But I wanted, you know what I mean? We can fudge in there if we want, but that's kind of, figuring out how.
Yeah, because I hadn't thought of that with the original armor, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what heavy armor. Yeah, that's what heavy armor does.
Oh man, don't get levels of exhaustion or you're pretty boned there.
So then I have, if I give up half, let me read it again. You must feed either half your remaining hit dice, round it up, or take 1 level of exhaustion. I get half taken away for sleeping in heavy armor, so then I have 2 hit dice to roll with to regain my strength.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
And I think, pretty sure, I believe that's how the math ought to work out. I'm not gonna be cruel about it and be like, no, mathematically that means you'll just never get them back. I think just a net 2 every day is fine. If you just want to add that to your personal notes and just say it's a net 2 every day, we can just do that,
Okay.
But yeah, this cursed Azov walks out the way. By the way, I didn't even do this on purpose, but as I was naming this armor, I was well, it's kind of tied to Azov's soul, and it's a darker turn, and completely unironically, I was the Dark Soul armor, and then I paused. I was did I really just name this thing Dark Souls without even thinking about it? I was let me just change that to Deep Soul real quick. Yeah, so it's a little less garish than it appears to be here, but this conveys the idea, a veiny exoskeleton wearing Azov basically walks out of the ocean to reunite with you all.
It's Venom armor.
Basically.
Owie, wow, that really got in there. You could have said that's what was going to happen.
Go up the butt.
A little bit.
I hope you didn't get sand trapped in there, or it is not getting out.
That's not the part that hurts, though.
That's not... Okay.
How's it going, guys?
I cast Remove Curse.
Oh! You have to warn me before you do that.
I mean, you could. You're that's the only way to get it off, but anyways.
I'm teasing.
It went
Anyway.
well.
Hey, guys. So, I think it went pretty well.
New wardrobe.
2 out of 3 demands is not bad.
Oh.
Which 2 did you get?
Well, he's going to show up and teleport. So he might be swimming in a bay near certain things at a certain point in time. But also, he said he would support my bid for King of Tritus, so that's pretty good too. Said he couldn't make me immortal, which is a bit of a downer, but he did give me this sick-ass armor that is... Do you see like it's like, and he kind of pulls and you can see kind of like the tendrils going in to his skin.
It looks a little tight. Mm-hmm.
It's snug. It's for sure snug. Skin tight, I would say. Maybe tighter than that, actually.
No. You can keep that.
Yeah, I am. That's the idea.
Because it's stuck.
And listen, Tank, I know what you're going to say before you say it, but the thing is, the reason I did what I did is because I really wanted it to work. And I was afraid you wouldn't let me do it, so... You good?
Hope you enjoyed Kellenvor's blessing. We'll have to see if you shall receive any more.
But you control whether I get Kellenvor's blessing, right?
You can say.
You can say. You can tell me right now.
Could I?
Yes? Tank, help me. Help me.
It seems like you've been helped already.
Oh, I see what's happening now. I see what's happening now. My eyes are wide open.
Certainly my eyes have been open today.
Listen, Tank, either, I don't think you got to see the thing. There's a giant, terrifying anglerfish god in the ocean. Either when I die, I become part of its horrifying visage, or
It's pretty horrifying.
I wander the plains of the fugue plane for eternity. So, like, what are my options? Those options. Those are my options. Or a third option where neither of those things happen and I live forever. So...
We can work on it.
Thank you.
How do you feel about my dark work?
Across the walkie-talkies, you just hear he's a little upset about it.
Just, he kind of starts walking, and it's like, you know when a dog puts on snowshoes? And he's like, this is going to take some time. This is going to take some time. You don't need to help me. You don't need to help me, Armor. I got it. I got it. Just protect me. Oh, Wave, I didn't really exactly run that plan by you, but, any thoughts?
Well, you have mentioned in the past your desire to potentially kill the Fathomless. Learning that it is not immortal certainly helps you in this fact. But
It's not what?
it can be killed. And
We've been kind of banking on that, though.
And
That's good
you
to
are
know.
luring it into the bay of your, that other capital city at some point in the future where all three warcasters will be present. That would be your best chance to enact that plan. Of course, killing the Fathomless before it has a chance to make you emperor would, of course, eliminate that as a possibility. As to your own immortality, well, I don't know a way to achieve that, but it seems for the time being you are extra protected despite the obvious cursed effects of this thing. By the way, I think it told me its name is Gary, but it can't talk to you the way I do.
Wait, this is alive? This is a living Armor?
Well, certainly you feel it.
Interesting.
I'm Gary! He's crossed over.
It is symbiotic, so it's not like living, but like, yeah. Oh wait, the initial name is literally Living Armor, isn't it? Yeah, before I changed it, yeah. Sure, certainly, it is alive, but not sentient like me. It is only alive because you are alive. If/when you die, Azov, this armor will die as well.
When I die, it will die?
If/when you die, the armor will also die, for it will have nothing left to feed on.
What about when the Fathomless dies? Or if the Fathomless dies? Because I love the Fathomless, actually. I'm a huge fan.
Azov, you have already confided within me your plan. There's no need to be deceitful. As to the answer to your question, I don't know. But considering it was granted by the Fathomless, I would hope it would also slough off of you at that time. The other possibility...
Sloth.
I don't actually know the way... I never know how that's supposed to be pronounced. Like,
That's
is it
it.
slough? S-L-O-U-G-H?
It's sloth.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Of course, the other possibility is that should you try to kill the Fathomless and it desires to take your soul, shall we say, in advance, it now has this tendril anchor within your physical body.
Oh, cool. Cool. So it could absorb my soul that way.
It could certainly attempt to do so. If you intend to kill it still, better make it count.
Good thing I got Tank. Tank can help me, right? Blessings, California, take this thing off if I really need it, right?
I think you need to call some maintenance crews to mend some bridges you've been neglecting. This immortality thing, how attached are you to your lungs and blood?
Well, I need blood, because it needs to run to places in my body, if you get my drift.
Well, I mean, you need it right now. But someday you might not need it anymore.
Nope, don't write
That's
that
the
down. I need it.
No, I've got some ideas.
By the way, Sid, there was an amazing moment. I didn't want to interrupt Ryan monologuing, but you had an amazing moment of like looking for another pen at some point in there, which was
My pen ran out of ink.
it was so good. Like you're literally he's doing this, and you're just next to him on my screen, just like very clearly looking for a new writing utensil, and it
It ran out of ink.
was so entertaining to watch.
And
You're
now
like,
I
I
have
have to write
this.
this down. Yeah. Well, that all happened. You guys want to hop on an airship and go to a really important other plot event now?
I have one other
I
thing
guess.
I would like to try.
Okay.
And I
you guys
don't really know how.
do have time on the airship before you arrive, so we're not super fast forwarding there. Like there will be some opportunities there as well. Just FYI.
So it's not. There's not like detect curse or something, and the wording of this rule doesn't really help, other than maybe to see if this was desecrated. But he is going to try his best to detect evil and good on this new suit of armor.
Okay. Will you give me the exact wording?
The wording of the rule is very different than the name of the rule.
Yeah.
Or sorry, the wording of the spell is very different than the name of the spell. So,
For the duration, you know if there is any aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Well, unfortunately, the armor does have 3 feet of dirt around it, so your spell fails. No. I would say, Richard. Okay, based on, I'll give you this since you're casting, because I think it fits like within the. It's definitely like letter of the law, not like or I'm sorry, spirit of the law, not letter of the law. Yeah, for the spell you're casting, I would say you can definitely tell that that Azov's armor is magically consecrated, like AKA fortified, and I think a deep sea creature would be an aberration. Is that correct? I think that would be the category, or are they in a
I think
different
so.
thing?
Traditionally,
I think they're aberrations, right?
Like
what is it called? The aboleth or whatever?
like an aboleth. Yeah,
it's
aboleths
an
are
aberration,
aberrations,
right? Yeah.
But it's up to you. It's your world.
I mean, you can just
I've
because you're
purposely
aberrant.
kept it very vague what the Fathomless is, but like the closest probably would be aberration.
Yeah, and I mean, like aberration is just it's something abnormal, right? That's like the thing. It's something that almost should not be. So, I would say, yeah, you get that's what you get back from it. This is fortified armor by the power of aberration.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I get a sense at all of if it is inherently evil, or
No, I'm not gonna say. You can tell it's like you. I mean, I wouldn't even make you roll for it. You can tell just with your bare eyes that it's like cursed AF, because like the Fathomless said as much. He's like,
I didn't get his eye.
Like the Fathomless said as much. Like this armor, like anybody who lays eyes on it can tell this stuff is messed up on him. Like, you know what I mean? It's like a walking mark. But it is not. I would say you can, or at least you can't glean whether or not it is inherently good or evil. Seems like that may still be up to the wearer at some point.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you do have your augury spell if you want to go further with some stuff, but that's up to you. You know.
Yeah, I think he was just trying to detect to make sure it wasn't a venom type thing where it's going to turn him evil.
I gotcha. You would not get that
I guess
sense.
I would need like an identify spell or something. Yeah.
Yeah. You certainly wouldn't get any sense of that with your current casting. So.
Yeah.
Leave it at that.
Alrighty.
Okay.
He'll just stay concerned, but not like, you gotta take that off immediately.
Alrighty. So, let's move on to the airship. If I check my notes here, it is roughly, it's 2.5 days of travel to get back to the Landsmeet. I'll take you guys on the to the airship map now. It's 2.5 days of travel back. You've already scryed today. If there's anything more to be done this exact night, we can talk about it. But if not, basically that shakes out to you got 2, technically 3 scries by the time you land. So you have time to do things on the ship that you want. I'm sure there are scries that you want to be done, or sendings, or whatever it is. So this is your opportunity to do that as you're on your way to the Landsmeet.
Do we want to check on the Ashen Knight for one of those scries?
It's been a while since we checked on him.
Okay. Let's do that. Can I get does someone mind copy pasting the wording on Scry again? And you do have his smut book, so that will count against him.
Have we been going with 2024 rules, or have we been going with older?
I am not sure because I haven't been the one looking it up. I don't know if is it that radically different.
I don't know either. I haven't been looking it up.
Okay.
At least for healing spells and other stuff.
Healing spells are very
it seems like we switched over.
Yeah, I'm open to whatever. Let's just.
It says he has a -4 with 2024.
They look pretty similar, from what I can tell. Oh no, this is the legacy one.
Wisdom save.
They look pretty much the same.
Okay.
So he's got a -4 to his check.
He's got a negative. I thought possession was -5.
Garment of possession in 2024 is -4.
Okay, so they've adjusted that.
2019 goes slower. It's -4. They're the same.
Oh, they are the same.
It's
okay.
if you know the target well, then it's
Gotcha.
-5.
Yeah, I think you definitely don't know him well, but it's so I guess you have -4.
But we've met him.
Yeah, you've met him. It's not a second-hand thing, so you got that much at least. Okay.
Guys, if we ever run into him again, we really gotta either kill him or get a finger or something, because
Agreed.
Why
this
stop
is
at
really
one
cutting
finger?
it close.
All right, and who is using this scry? So I know what DC we're doing.
Not me. My wisdom is.
Okay.
I could do it. My wisdom is.
I mean, you're the cleric. That would make sense.
7. Yeah.
So.
Well, they have to save.
Yeah, but just so I know
on a
what
failed
the DC
save.
is. Does that make it a DC?
DC 15.
15. All right. I'm rolling this on my end. He has a -4. That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Well, he got a -1 on that save.
All right.
I had to double check the dice didn't break. I was like, excuse me? Because I got a big fat goose egg on that. All right. So you have 10 minutes of being a floating orb next to him, right?
That sounds right.
Okay. So I won't necessarily drag in the art for this because you know everybody involved, so we don't have to worry about it. But what you are going to see is you're going to see the Ash Knight. He's standing out in a field and he's holding his sword, and he is training with who you now know to be his daughter, the redhead Esther, and they are training with swords. And you can tell that he's kind of holding back because this is like a training session for her. They're not like truly sparring or dueling than anything like that. But he is training with her. He is using his he's got like a pretty hefty longsword that he fights with. She has rather than a heavier sword, she has more of more like a light, longer, curved blade, if you will. And so they're training together, and for the 10 minutes, I would say you're not necessarily going to, they're not gonna necessarily say anything damning or anything like that, but it's very much just like, all right, again, do it again, harder, faster, this is tough training for her, and she's really going for it. He's really working her hard here, running these drills, blade on blade, and they're not using training swords. They're doing real blade stuff, which maybe seems pretty dangerous, maybe a little reckless for someone who maybe hasn't trained too much in this art, but they're going to be doing that and fighting for a bit. If there's anything more you want to ask me sort of about the scene, I can answer some questions, but that's the broad stroke of what's happening.
Do you recognize the field at all?
Great question. I think, what would a geography roll be? Like a history roll? Or
nature.
Nature, yeah. So whoever wants to do that.
I got a +4. Am I playing that Google geography game, where I guess where people are based on the soil color?
Was it
GeoGuessr?
Yeah.
Let's see what you get. 16 is good, Sid. 16 is good. Let's go to the big map. Let me see the big map. Actually, it's... Hold on, let me double check before I say anything about soil color, because it might weirdly be relevant. Oh yeah, soil color is weirdly relevant because you can see that they are fighting on a field. Maybe you recognize the skyline behind them a little from things you've seen in books, because you guys have not been there, but they are fighting the field outside of this city, Secunda, which is the capital of the
Are you
Gith Empire.
clicking on something?
I am. Do you not see it?
No. Oh, there we go.
I'm on the token layer. Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, it's there.
Yeah, there you go.
It just kind of blended in with the...
Oh, gotcha.
I just didn't see it while I was zoomed out. That's
Yeah.
all.
So the Ash Knight and his daughter are training with swords outside of the capital city of the Gith puppet state. You do know that
way. That's interesting.
Yeah, you do know that the Ash Knight is also the personal guard of the quote unquote leader of that fiefdom. So it's not weird to see him there. I'll let you know what I mean. That is not weird. But that is where you see him.
Huh. I expected them to go north, honestly.
Interesting, right? Funny that.
Well, we can tell that they are training. They're training aggressively. And based on where they are, if my math is correct, isn't that where the edge of the Githyanki Empire ends?
Pretty
A few
close.
miles in, but pretty close, yeah.
And it's in the Menorah where they have less influence. It's like really freaking close to the North Sword.
But if a act of war were to be declared, he's in the
Kind of
prime
gotta-
position to make it, to push in, at least in the center. It's also where he lives and operates, right? Secunda, that's his place to be.
I still anticipated for him to head north, go to the lands meet, be there for it. But
We could scry on him more than one day, see if he makes any movements.
It's also possible with him not being there, we can't confront him. We can't zone of truth or read his mind.
You
It's not there.
remember, he can also teleport, so he doesn't need to necessarily travel like you guys.
Oh,
to get
true.
there.
that's true.
Well, Secunda is on the way, is it not?
It actually
Imagine briefly.
We'll actually be flying
We
like
could
almost right
with
over
my
it.
We can
daughter.
ambush him.
We're just
Guys, we
training.
don't need the orb. I can see him. He's
God.
down there.
Let me load a knife into this
Actually,
bitch.
no, actually, hold on. It's
Let's
funny.
nuke him on the way over.
It's
you!
funny you say that because depending on the time of day you're casting it, actually you're roughly like right here around you're probably roughly around like the letter N here when you cast that scry. So you're actually
Somebody
Guys,
get the
we are-
chamber pots
we are-
ready. We're
we
gonna
are
toss
so
him over.
close to him right now. Do we not want to take this opportunity?
Part of
I
me
can pull
thinks
some
moving
switches and levers.
prematurely might cause a problem.
To just take him out, and then what?
One less person to worry about.
The problem, though, the Queen is pretty much the last standing power from the old ruling group that's in Teleport, and that is her daughter. And that is that young lady's dad. And if we go in there and kill him, piss her off, she's gonna go back to the Queen, who she's already very close with. And I feel like that's going to cause further problems. And the Queen already doesn't like us. She didn't even want to tell us who took her. And she
I
might not be in
don't-
power right now, but, I mean, she still has leverage.
For now, I thought Azov was going to be king over there.
And try this, sure.
Yeah, different empire, Triton Empire for him.
Though
Oh,
I
I thought-
appreciate
I
you
thought-
believing in me.
I thought that you wanted to be king over in Talisport too, or was that just to install someone else there?
I didn't say anything about a new king in Teleport.
Oh,
No,
I thought
I-
you did.
The
He has
one there kind of
influence,
sucks, though.
Why are we sending the Fathomless over here then? This is Richard asking.
That's where the spider crawly thing is, and if we can get all three of the nukes in one area, we can potentially take out a god.
Got it.
Maybe.
That's like another potential free Azov soul kind of move. Like, what if you just killed the thing? Which you learn tonight is not immortal.
Also,
Got
I
it,
kind of
okay.
already handpicked the king of Teleport. Remember when the king died and I said we should do this one? I was the one who handpicked it.
I thought Azov said something about you
There
should
was
install
talk about
me
the.
as king and teleport or something.
I think
but
maybe
that's just a
the
ploy to-
Holy Mother situation was
That's just a
mentioned.
ploy to get him over
Yeah.
to this spot
I
to
think
show
so.
his power there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, or I don't know, maybe if I was like the head of religion in Teleport, that might be cool. I mean, you mean?
That's what it was, right? The head of religion or something. Like they need.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty good. Like, hey, you should make me the Pope. I can summon a god here. I feel like that's a pretty good.
Summon a god and kill a god.
Like, we'll have
Maybe.
3 nukes. 3 nukes.
I forgot to bring up the god part. I was going to use that as a bargaining chip too. Well, I haven't done that yet, so who's to say?
All right. That is today's scry. When you're more or less there.
I do want
The next
to.
day you'll get.
We should empty the chamber pots while we're going over that field, though, just in case. Just in case.
That's funny. I've moved the airship to more
Just
or less
poop
what
everywhere.
you'll be the next day too, before you arrive.
Where on the
I
calendar is when our thing needs refueling?
There's
Is it after this month?
Yeah, on day 9 you see 1 month till airship restock.
Got it. Okay.
Yep, and you're going
Okay.
you're arriving on the 27th of this current month, so roughly 12.
2 weeks.
Yep, yeah, 2 weeks from when from the lands meet. More or
Okay.
less. I'm gonna move our little calendar doohickey there too, because you are more or less gonna get there at that time. Okay, so we move to the next day. Well, first of all, any sort of sending or anything you guys also wanted to do on day 1?
Because we have 2 other scries also, or is that just 3 total for the trip?
3 total for the trip, 1 per day.
Got you.
And your third would be on the day you arrive at the lands meet. So I guess 2 during the trip is the better way to phrase it.
Gotcha.
But you guys do have your sending stones, in case you wanted to talk to Sriracha or anything like that, or Rolo for another scry, although he's pretty much on dad duty, so.
That's what happens. Someone has a kid and suddenly they're gone. Or 6.
All right. So
27.
day 2. Any other? Well, I mean, I'm sure you want to scry. Who do you want to scry on day 2, or attempt to at least?
I don't know. I'm not sure if anything else is like game changing right now, is it?
If we don't have anything plot oriented, I wouldn't mind scrying on Vanilla.
I thought you might. I would say that's still plot oriented. But
Big plot.
yeah. Okay. You can scry on her, rather.
I don't have anything for her. I just know her a little bit because she threatened me.
Yeah, you could have potentially gotten one of her possessions, but
Yeah, but I didn't want her to scry on me either, though.
fair. That's you know what? Very fair. Whoa. Oh, I looked
I
at
met the
my
target
overall.
though.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Lady E? She could draw a picture of the likeness.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, if anybody's got minor illusion,
I do.
Not.
can we like conjure up like her image and use that as a debuff for her?
A debuff.
Or she gets a -2
Yeah, a
to the
likeness
save
would do that.
if we have an image of her. Yeah.
I will conjure up what Azov imagines her to be, a terrifying, slightly sexy snake lady.
I think that was correct. Yeah.
Okay, so that gives her a minus. Gives her a minus
2.
2. Okay. So let me know if there's anything else we can factor in here. But right now, she's at a net 17 with her save, which would mean she saves.
Fuck off, Snake Lady. We don't know the target well. I don't have a garment or possession.
I almost knew the target well.
You almost knew the target very well.
You almost knew her in a biblical sense.
Yeah. Damn.
Look
All
what
right.
happened, Azov. Look what happened. You could have been a different role now, but you decided not to go for it.
That's fine.
There's some things
She can.
I won't do.
I wanted to go to the frickin' night caves. I wanted to do that, but no.
Hey,
That's
there's still may be necessary in the future. You never know. Is there a fully built dungeon in Roll20 for that? Who's to say? Okay, so day 2. We'll take our bio break in just a second here, but I'll give us a little bit of a cliffhanger before we do. Also on day 2, Henry, your remote alarm that you left
My alarm!
in that tunnel is gonna go off. Now, it doesn't necessarily tell you anything specific,
But I could have scried on it.
but you know that somebody has just walked very close to at least where the old slime crystal was.
Wait. Does scrying have to be on a person?
No, it can be on an object.
We can be out of place.
Be on a place.
Yeah, or place.
Fuck!
I mean,
I regret trying to scry on no.
I mean, like, it would have been
We can
like that's-
contact Rolo, get him to do it.
Yeah, that's also what like the stone is for. You know what I mean? Like, otherwise you're taking a really gamble that the 10 minutes you look is when someone's there. You know what I mean? So I don't think you need to regret your choice, but you could ask Rolo. That is true.
Yeah, let's say we could contact Rolo real quick. Be like, look now, look now.
I mean, we can try. He's never been there, but we can try to get him to go for it.
Oh, it's true. Rolo hasn't been there.
Yeah, I don't think he can look at it then.
Yeah. Well, aren't we in a...
God damn it.
Well, I suppose we'll roll ahead then to when you guys, well, we'll take our bio break, but when we come back from bio break, you guys will have landed for the lands meet. Sound good?
Wait, can we scry on Ganador?
It would have to be after you land, because it would have to be the next day. Or at least, like, as you're landing in that morning.
We have one of his
In my head,
crystals.
why would we need to scry on him? We can try. I'm not opposed. Might show us if there's any more crystal deposit.
I doubt it's moved, but maybe we can see what it's up to. Descrying, it doesn't have to be on the same plane as you, does it?
Yes, they do.
I think it actually
They do.
specifically
And I would
has-
say you would know, as owners of a scrying orb, you would know that. So it's not like you would knowingly take that risk if you wanted to go for this role. That wouldn't be like a, you know what I mean?
We would know. Oh, we know that, but we don't know if he's on our plane.
Correct. Yeah.
Mhm.
So like you
When-
would, like the characters would know that that is a risk if they want to attempt to do it.
Maybe it's worth
he-
finding out
Yeah.
if he's on our plane.
When he infiltrated my mind palace,
Mm-hmm.
did it look like a planar location or prime material location?
Definitely not.
Or was it just him?
It was kind of just him. Kind of just him.
Word.
Yeah, there was nothing about what you saw in that vision that would make you think it's in your world.
My neighbor's house next door. Okay. I don't see why not. If, I mean, you know. What? We could do it again.
Yeah, if
I
you
think
want
we
to say you're
tried.
using it the morning of
And we got a
landing,
chunk of him, so he's got a -10.
You do.
It's either a possession or a piece of his body, so
We
Yeah.
And I'd say I know him pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You almost knew him biblically.
Okay. So
he's got a -10.
I'm just thinking real quick. Okay. Make sure I give a correct canon answer for what I've written down, because there is a very specific answer to where it is. The scry does fail, but you know that it fails because of the planar limit. It's not that it failed because the thing saved, although that's you probably expect it would, but you can tell it fails to establish a connection, and that's why it doesn't work.
That's good.
That would tell you that it's not on the same plane as you.
That's okay. Respectfully, I'm not mad about that.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All got it.
He can stay over there.
All right. So we're gonna take our bio break. When we return, you all will land for the lands meet. Where's my break screen? There it is.
Landing
we'll be right back.
Lands meet.
Alrighty.
Okay, we're back. You were landing. You were landing on the afternoon before the lands meet officially kicks off. So when you guys were here before, you went over and you saw the tents for the Justice Collective Embassy, the JCE, more or less the UN, the world governing body of this place. This time as you fly over, before you, like, you know, set your airship to its stealth mode or wherever it is you're hiding it, you will see that the additional camps from the other kingdoms are here. Makes sense. This is roundabout. You know, everyone's going to basically be here by this time so that they can be ready to jump into the lands meet tomorrow, you know. So I'm not going to, like, go to that screen yet with their camps until you guys get settled in and talk about your approach here. But you do see those other encampments built up as you're flying in and making your descent.
So I'm thinking if we sweep in below radar and then let off a volley when we're close, aces.
Just a volley of nukes.
Sure.
Not directly opposed.
Your own people are also down there.
They're not my
Still not
people.
All people are down there.
Yeah,
It's
also
fine.
Azov's
Come back
people.
together later.
I mean, we'd be wiping out the competition. It's fine.
They would definitely use
She
that.
would say if this was an evil campaign.
Well, it might be if everyone follows Azov's path. I don't know. I don't know where you guys are headed.
He's a good boy. Do leave him be.
Speaking of following Azov's path, I have a pitch for you guys.
All right.
Azov's going to call the B team together, and noticeably, since you guys have taken off, left Shadow Moon, and come back, he has been sleeping terrible since donning the armor. There are big kind of bags under his eyes. It's like, Dalton, has your zombie been driving the plane, the ship lately? It's terrible. It's keeping me up all night.
Oh, blame
Haven't
it on
noticed.
me.
No, the other corpse, the hand one.
Oh, Lefty. He misses you, by the way. Sends his regards.
And you guys have all been getting nightmares every night too, right?
Oh, usually.
My entire
Okay.
existence is a bit of a nightmare.
Okay, so that's pretty normal then.
Like father, like
Alright.
I
son.
love that that one is not a contrast. Everyone's like, yeah, nightmares.
Uh-huh.
So listen,
Yes, the
I know I
forest
may
is-
not be on everyone's super great friend list right now, but I feel like we should all get on the same page before we go down there. And I know it's going to sound bad, what I have to propose, but I just ask that you walk with me. So that God hand has to go to one of the kingdoms.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, all of the kingdoms have one, except for one.
Mm-hmm.
That one being
Credit.
Tritus. Now, I know you're thinking, am I trying to give it to myself? But here's the thing. We don't want that on the surface. If it does what I think it does and calls down a bunch of fiery rocks, you don't want anyone on the surface having that. I mean, we can see, and Azov's going to go to one of the windows, we can see what it does. It's not pretty.
The destroyed ruins of Deathhenge behind you.
Uh-huh.
Especially with teleport and the GIF going to blows with each other, which could likely pop off today. Here's my proposal. We go to Sir Rosh and the teleport, and we tell them every kingdom is going to want the thing for themselves. But if we convince teleport to support Tritus getting the hand, they could win an ally. And they could win an ally on the other side of the continent, one close to the GIF. Also, we learned recently that the Gith are using slimes to clone the Emperor. You know who hates slimes? My
Everyone?
people. Yes, but really my people.
Me
So
specifically.
it's in everyone's best interest that Teleport and Tritus work together.
And we can bring it to them. And if along the way we make Lefty senior, then things happen.
Doctor, how many lefties are there?
What?
Huh?
Should only
How
one.
many? Is there more than one lefty? Just a.
I mean, there have been prototypes for sure. You can't make an
Azov's
omelet
gonna
on the first try.
Everyone's going to shoot. Azov's going to shoot a quick look at Tank to make sure he has only one left hand.
You see that he's got.
No, I wouldn't be so cruel.
No.
He's part Rakshasa.
He's my masterpiece, this tank.
He's not like that.
At the doctor's suggestion, though, because everyone is linked up with Wave as well, sentiently, Wave will be like...
Speaking of...
Wave will... I'm sorry, Doctor, did you suggest using parts of the Broken God in your experiments? Just to make sure I'm on the same page
No!
here.
Not at all. That's not what I was saying.
Nobody
That's
said that.
crazy talk from you. That's crazy.
I could understand the idea. You have brought together pieces of bodies before, and, well, we do know that these body parts are out there. It may merit further discussion someday.
I'd use the whole thing.
If all the parts
Use the
could be
parts, but
reunited, it may be possible. Though we would still have to find one additional leg and that fang.
Well
Yeah,
said,
that's-
Wave.
I thought there were 2 more legs to be found. The
That
second
thing-
and the third one.
That fang or a third leg, however you want to put it. Or wherever.
Oh, you said fang.
Bang.
Bang.
With an A.
I thought you said fang, and I was like, hold the fuck up.
Oh.
New drop, what are you talking about?
The great dentures in the sky.
The giant penis. Got it. Yeah.
Correct. 2 parts of the
Giant god penis.
broken god still. I love that you had to say that off camera to him.
I heard Garrett go, huh.
That thing.
It wouldn't be the first eunuch I've ever made.
Nope. That's...
And I am very glad that I am not one of them.
Tank removes his pants to reveal another left hand.
I just learned so much about everybody here.
Oh, man. All right.
Yeah. Anyway, I do think it would probably be beneficial the one group that is here that does not have a limb get one.
Yes, I am in agreement. While I have my reservations about the path that Azov is taking, no offense, I also do not trust him any less than any of these other people. So I believe my feelings are still the same, that power should be distributed as equally as possible.
So we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
Sure thing.
Tritus should get the arm.
Yes, make sure they
Yes.
have a hand in the fight.
So long as you don't think it's gonna harm your reef or whatever.
I don't know. Things tend to move pretty slowly underwater. Usually swim out of the way. But seeing as they're on fire, I doubt it'll do much damage underwater.
Have you, coming from the person that didn't know about sharks, the underwater lava vents could be like that. Just boiling hot water.
That's true. That's true. We'll have to be careful with it.
Depending on where these
They'll have to
flaming
be.
rocks are conjured, they may also come in at a spawn point at a high velocity, not necessarily from the surface or the sky.
Oh, that's... Imagine, though, you're like, I'm gonna call down fire! Give it a minute. And it's just slowly... Stay right there! It's coming!
Or it's like, I summon rock elemental. Bloop, 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 bloop.
And there he goes. All right, can we go fight down there? He's not very buoyant.
All right, and by the way, just like we haven't. Thank you, random car. They agree. To just because I haven't like explicitly said it, like yeah, if it's probably goes without saying, but Teleport's vote in this is like determined by your guys' influence. You know, that's kind of that is what's happening here. So you guys going in with that game plan is good. So as you step off the ship and head toward all these new encampments, you see that there is an encampment for each of the 5 kingdoms, regions. Yes, Sydney?
I was raising my hand to say, let me use walkie-talkies. Also, though, I feel like it doesn't need to be said, but just in case we're not just showing up on the airship in past daylight and be like, hello, us on this airship.
Yeah, no, you're walking in from like, like you did before where you hit it. I get you.
Just making sure.
No, you got it.
There's got to be somebody who's like, where do they come from?
Yeah. So as you guys approach,
5 hours.
You will see
that's respectable.
There is a kind of a cluster of tents for each region. And there's some familiar faces, some not so familiar faces.
My boy.
Some maybe surprise faces. Yeah, there's a big page here. So, and definitely some that you have never met before. So, it is up to you as to where you want to go first. But these are the encampments you see before, in addition to the actual like JCE camp, which is off in its own spot, of course. But
this motherfucker.
Which one?
The Ash Knight. He's here.
Before we go and greet the others, Azov is going to pull Henry aside. Be honest. I know it's super awesome, my armor, but does it look a little bit... I didn't say what I was going to say yet.
I feel like the answer is yes.
I was going to say cursed and evil.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this also might sound equally cursed and evil, but I don't know if you know, but when you're sleeping or not sleeping, having your nightmares, sometimes it like undulates. It like,
yeah.
I don't like it.
I was hoping that was the ship. That's the armor that's doing that?
That's you, buddy. Yep.
Crap.
All
right.
But if you have something to make it not that way, right?
Oh, I have the best thing in existence. And I'm going to take my billowing cloak and I'm going to drape it over my armor. So it looks fucking sick as fuck.
Beautiful.
Okay.
You, Ryan and his
job,
cloak over armor trope, huh?
Unmatched look.
I mean, it covers some of the weird neck. That's... I feel... No, you know what? It's fine. I'm sure it's good. You, really quickly, though, because I feel like we've all had weird dreams a little bit here and there. Like, is it, like, bad, like, we should know about it dream? Is it just...
It's mostly tentacles entering every single pore of my body as I watch all my loved ones slowly decay and die. What are yours like?
That's... recently, giant undulating black slime monster. And I can't move. Normal shit.
So normal stuff is what I'm hearing.
All right, just making sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, all right, that's
checking
fine.
in. Yeah.
We good.
Yeah, we got this. All right. Who do we go talk to any of these people? Who are these?
Yeah, there's some you for
Oh,
sure.
it goes up.
Yeah, there's 5 camps here.
Oh, kitty cat.
We should probably go check in with
ours.
Yeah.
Yo, what is with this dude's face?
Which
You
one?
can't
Like,
just
why-
say that.
From Pentacles, bottom right, his jaw looks like the curvature looks crazy.
I don't know.
Like, I feel like this should be extended out a little bit. Anyway. We'll go say hi to, Sarosh.
Yep. Well, looks like the kittens have arrived. Sorry, you didn't like that anymore. Looks like the Mistress of Coin and Azov and his many titles, the Doctor, the Bounty Hunter, and looks like the Goliath is gone, but you've got I'm sorry, is Tank in there with his like face covered again?
Yeah, he's definitely covering his face.
Okay. And Rolo in a different kind of suit of armor. Looks interesting. Didn't take him for the religious type, but hey, things happen. Anyway, glad to see y'all got here safely. As you can see, I've brought the whole pride. All 7 of them are here. Yeah, here to make this thing happen. Brought our gifts to the other camps for night 1 over there. We're here. Listen, you messaged me about finding some sort of, what was it now? Slimy crystal kind of business. Any updates on that?
I mean, we destroyed it, the one here.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't heard anything else about that aside from that site that it was. And it should be noted that in order to do that, they would have had to pass a chamber that's filled with gas. So they had to be tension.
Interesting. And well, the fellow running this whole thing, he's an Earth Genasi, isn't he? Couldn't he have just gone under the gas?
Technically.
Just a possibility is all, and he'd be the guy who could get in there easily. That would be my first suspect, but hey, you never know. How are you all doing? Azov, you've changed your... Oh, so are you like definitely covering the armor with the cloak? Or is it like...
I just like how the fit looks normally. It's like partially covered, but you can definitely see like ripples of red and yellow veins kind of going through it. So it's like partially covered like the chest area, but like the legs and most of like the forearms are exposed. So it's not a great, it's not like full Sasuke looking cloak. It's like kind of draped over to the side.
And Azov, you...
Like a Lenny Kravitz scarf.
Yeah, well, let's hope his armor doesn't go the rest of the way of Lenny Kravitz's clothing then. Right, Azov, new armor over there too, I see. Well, listen, any other check-ins we have to do? As I understand it, tonight's the night for the presentation of the gifts. Tomorrow, we're going to get a little tour of the site. They're going to demonstrate what this this fancy arm can do, and then we'll cast our first votes.
To be clear, is the general understanding that everyone is going to vote that they get it themselves, or are there other alliances that we should be prepped on and know about?
As far as I know, everyone here is going to try to take a piece of it for themselves, and it certainly lines up. I mean, I'd like to do the same, especially if we do intend to get rid of our 3 special projects in the near future, like we pledged to do. Wouldn't hurt to have another backup on our side.
I agree, but I would like to propose another position for you. Currently speaking, everyone here has a piece of the broken god, except for the Tritons. Now, they just so happen to have finished up a war against slime that lasted for almost 2 millennia. So they're a little tired right now. They're also conveniently positioned not far from the Gith, who we may or may not be about to go to war with. It might be a good idea to meet with them, talk to them, form an alliance, so then we have some presence, along with myself and the B team as our go back and forth between, so the teleport isn't left flat-footed in the future.
You raise a good point. We do have the head of Ilmater already. Now, you do realize that even with our vote and Tritus's vote, they'll still need a majority to hand off the prize, so that won't really take care of everything in one vote, but you raise good points. Would be good to have an ally on the other side of the world, especially with as much trouble as Genrek's been giving us. And he kind of eyes over toward their camp.
Sorry, what?
You raise good points about an ally on the other side of the continent, especially with as much trouble as the Emperor's been giving us these days. Kind of like, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge over toward that camp. Like, yeah, that guy over there, he's really been, you know.
Yeah, he killed our leader and a bunch of people and then got away with it. And the guy who did it is here. So it's reasonable that they might strike again.
Well, yeah. Well, there's a reason everyone here is prepared to fight and left designated survivors. Although the Emperor being here himself is not what I would expect. Of course, I guess.
Yeah, to be clear, is our king not here?
No, they're still sort of figuring that whole thing out. But your proposals have been put forward, and I think Owain was the name of the guy who's temporarily in Henry's seat. As the temporary master coin, he's in place, and Arterian is back as, well, will be announced as king, of course, in name only as we know. But his lady is being brought in and being briefed on certain court matters as well, so the proposals you put forward for the council are being meted out as we speak. Don't worry, we're sticking to what we agreed to. And while the pride is still at my personal disposal, there's something more of a Kingsguard now. Dame Narcisse is also in her preparatory stage of taking over as the master of blades. And good old Chuck, now in charge of the City Watch. You know Chuck.
Oh, Chuck. Yeah. You know Chuck's so good.
If you say we do, I have never met this Chuck before in my life.
Never have.
You're just like, yeah, this guy, he
Everyone
could do
keeps
it.
talking him up. Chuck, he's the best. And it's just, you've never met him. Oh, man.
Can't wait for him to be one shot in the first encounter we have with him.
He's going to be the first. He's going to, like, blow up in one of the weapons when you try to fight the Fabulous or something. Oh, man.
Right. Okay, so we need a majority. Right now, if we convince the Tritons, which I think they will go with it, that'll be 2. So either we convince another team to go with us, or we eliminate another one of the teams.
Well, eliminating a team wouldn't bring forth a majority. Are you saying you would want to convince somebody to abstain?
I guess they would do that if they were dead, but I...
Listen, Azov, I don't know if your fancy new armor's going to your head or anything like that, but this is...
Very possibly, and everywhere else.
This is a very, you know...
Last night in his sleep, I heard him yell, my taint, my taint, my taint.
That did happen.
Well, I'm afraid your taint has no effect on this land's meat, Azov. But,
That's what you think.
Right. It's where the deepest tentacle burrowed in. I don't understand. There's so many holes, and it chose to burrow where there wasn't one. Anyways, this is supposed to be a conflict-free zone. Not saying it won't happen, but I am saying we need to do our best to avoid such things. We are at a tense time right now. We are, as you know, on the brink of greater conflict. I'd rather it not break out here. Things are still in an unstable state for us anyway. We're not exactly in a strong position to be doing such a thing.
Wouldn't the Center of Disease Control or whatever they are, wouldn't they stop that if it escalated to something like that?
They are also here in greater numbers than all the rest of us, and they would absolutely lay the smack down, as it were, if things start going south.
Good, okay.
So, you guys are free to spend time here. We've got room in our camps. I assume you are here in one of our other mobile stations, if you will, if you wish to spend your evenings there. But you're welcome to spend your time here with us or speak with others or what have you. But as I understand it, there's nothing on the agenda until the gift exchange tonight.
What'd you get?
Oh, I will be... Wait, let me check my notes. What did we bring? We brought this very wonderful collection of rugs. There's a shop in town called Southern Strands, run by Nice Rock Fellow. Very high quality work. They're
Is
also
this like a white elephant thing?
I was just wondering that.
No,
We should have brought something.
We brought gifts. Every state is here to give a collection of gifts to the others. You see, there's one here for each of the other kingdoms.
Are the rugs enhanced with prestidigitation?
Oh, I forgot the best part. Not only are they finely crafted, but they do contain the magic of prestidigitation.
Sick.
As I understand it, that's an idea of your friends, Rolo. The small one. What's her name? Jewel Brightstone. Yeah.
Yes, that is my friend. Yes.
No, try not to sound too excited. I understand you might be jealous. I know she's been hanging a lot with that goblin fella who's been doing the salesmanship for her, but you know, it is what it is. Anyways, nothing else on the agenda till tonight, so do what you will. If you'll excuse me, I need to unsheath my blade.
Is that a metaphor?
Yes, I'm going to go pee.
Oh, weird.
Have fun.
Weird way to say that.
I dare any one of y'all to say that at work. I need to go unsheath the blade.
I have at least one.
I like my job. I want to keep my
I
job.
have at least one coworker I could say that to who would find it funny. Oh, man. I'll let you know how it goes. All right. So you're currently just standing around a bunch of other
Kitty cats.
yeah, and they're all. Hey. So you're free to speak to others, or
Well, what do we want to do?
yeah. You have the field here.
We lure the Ashen Knight in front of the airship, and we load a knife into the airship with him in front of it. We shoot him. Can make it look like a natural cause or something. I don't know.
Or we take him aside and then put him in a hole in the ground. And
We'll
then
kick his ass.
we wait for like 3 days and then come
Kick his
back
ass.
and get him out of the hole and like see what makes him tick.
I am not sure what wisdom you value from my god, but if we choose a plan, I can consult the bones to see if it is a good plan, or if we should need to adjust.
You know, I thought I built him as an atheist. I don't know what this is. This is not me.
Is it? But I want to know. Is it actual?
He used it before when
Have you been rifling through my things?
He did use it before when he used augury for to determine whether or not you should destroy the crystal. I think that's what it was.
Yep.
For specifically for that. And you
Yeah,
got both.
I think
you got
I
wheel
had like
and woe.
Yeah.
And that will be relevant.
That's the weird thing about this. That's the weird thing about the spell that is the reason why I haven't used it much in the past 10 years, is because it's like the DM's usually going to be like, it could be good, could be bad, so like usually you end up getting both.
Yeah, I mean,
I like this idea of as a zombie, just being like, let me console. He like looks at his arm. There's bones in there.
I'm glad that came up.
And they just like jingle a little bit.
Yeah, they just kind of.
I'm glad that came up because that also ought to be relevant before we close out tonight, the previous augury. But yes, you guys have basically the rest of this day before anything like actually involving all the camps is happening.
Okay. Do we want to do like a sweep of the area, or do we want to just play it cool?
A lot of faces.
Or do we want to like march up to Josh and be like, "What the fuck, brother?"
Josh?
Who is Josh?
Jamel. Josh Jamel.
Yeah, Josh Jamel.
Oh, right.
And maybe I'm being meta, but I'll talk to all four of these dudes and listen to the weird giggle. Like I will.
Or whatever.
That's not it.
I don't remember what you originated. I'll have to hear it back.
It's too late. It's too late. That's
right.
the sound. Well, since we need to make sure that Tritus real quick, do you want to avoid the wave situation? Should we high wave?
That's the general, right? That's not the emperor.
Correct.
That's
That's
not
the
the
general. Who I believe. That's right. She does not know you're in possession of it. The emperor knows. But
Rolo got with her.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
How's she looking?
Has not
Yeah,
been
she
long.
It hasn't been that long.
I think she's at the
So I will
point where it'd
say-
be morning sickness, but
Tritus is 9 days. No, wouldn't that be crazy though?
God.
If Tritus pregnancy was 9 days.
we're done. It's like, what?
I did have to actually Google a fish gestation period for this specific reason, because I was like, if she were, I'm not saying one way or the other, would it show? You know what I mean?
Carry those eggs around, boy. Yeah, do we want to go check in with them to make sure, at least if we were doing this vote, that they're not going to counteract it?
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
let's go talk to him.
Okay, so you were talking to
I
Triton
approached
first?
the Triton General.
Awesome. Yeah, good old Yathlin. Finally remembered her name, which is sad because I created her and couldn't remember it for the longest time. Yes, you approach. Well, I suppose I should have expected to see you all here. Azov, Henry. Doctor was not present. I don't think actually. Technically. for
I
that
don't
bit.
know you.
Yep, that's fine. I know.
This is my
That's
purse.
my purse.
Yeah. Azov, Henry, and Rolo. Good to see you as well. She says to Tank in his armor.
Why does everybody assume I am Rolo? They don't think that I'm just a different person. I'll just
It's
roll
weird,
with it.
right? Yes.
Oh, but if you roll
Classic Rolo. Always wondering why. People
This-
call him that.
This could go terrifying for her depending on how much you roll with it. She just like sneaks into Rolo's tent and just gets mortified.
A zombie!
Right.
Yeah, this could be very bad.
Yeah. And Azov, I knew you were far touched, but you bear the semblance of the fathomless upon your armor now. What has happened?
I do.
He has
My
a
pact-
cold. think it's pneumonia.
I'm always cold. My pact with the Fathomless has grown even stronger than the last time you've seen me. It seems I am meant for greater things, both on the land and in the sea.
I see. Well, the Emperor does send his regards, of course, to everyone here at the Landsmeet. He is finishing up as in the Triton Emperor, not the villain one. He is just seeing to the last of the, I suppose Inquisition is the best word, about the slime cloning issue.
Do we tell them about that?
Yeah, you did, and they started basically like doing like a citywide like. All right,
Not
let's see if there are more.
Ganarak specifically, but the ones that we saw in the temple.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
Right.
We had the temple maidens or something like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's right. So they don't even know about the Gith Emperor cloning situation.
They don't know about that. But our sweep is just done, and I am happy to say that it seems like no additional ones have been discovered. It seems to have been a very limited mutation, thankfully, because what a dangerous thing it could have been for us.
Yes, it'd be pretty terrible if a slime clone were to assume a huge role of power, especially in a neighboring kingdom.
Certainly.
That'd be really bad, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's crazy is that almost happened.
Explain.
I explain.
Okay. I see. Well, I'm certainly glad you put a stop to that. I'm sorry. You're explaining just Emperor Ganrak stuff. You're not talking about the crystal that Henry held onto, right? Okay.
I don't think anybody needs to know that I got that.
Not even
I think first we explain the
I don't know what it
the
means.
cloning situation with the gift.
Yeah.
And then the dark crystal thing would probably be because we're not even really sure who's behind that yet.
No. Because she could be, hey, can I insight check her to make sure she's not a fucking clone?
Sure.
Word.
Could I do a science check?
Do it. Roll some dice, Andrew.
Yeah,
I feel like you haven't rolled.
Please do a medicine check, Andrew. You specifically, as a doctor.
Here we go. Roll dice tonight. This is the first time.
No, first
Wonderful.
roll.
Nice.
Woo!
Hey, Doc.
And it's a. Oh, wait. I fucked that up. That's not the roll.
The perfect 2.
You got a crit too. Congratulations.
There it is.
And that is your insight.
Yep.
You're fairly certain she is not a clone. Yeah, you're pretty certain of that. Doctor, you are fairly certain she preggers.
Oh my god. Rolo strikes again.
Rolo's
Dude,
arc being like, I need to go back and find my children, but I definitely slept with this lady.
Dude can't miss. Dude can't miss. Wait, did he roll a nat 20 on his, like, sex check? Because that would be perfect.
I think he did.
I think he did.
You guys were gone for, like, a while. Like, that was, like, you missed a lot of the party.
Well, that would be a crit, all right.
Rolo may not be a Triton, but he is the strongest swimmers out there.
Which explains the old ancient pact that they used to have. Come on.
Yeah. And you know, it would also be interesting because, like, culturally, Azov would know, like, that is not necessarily, like, how the Tritons operate. Like, it's much more of like, it's much more of like a breeding for soldiers kind of situation. So
you don't know it's mine. Now come on.
Rolo, it's you. You're here.
She got around pretty easily, and I think that there's a good chance that
and then the sun is just Rolo with like fins.
You can't prove anything.
That ain't my kid.
I may or may not.
Daddy, why don't you love me?
Rolo, the tests have come back. You are the father.
I would absolutely watch. I would watch a Dalton Jerry Springer.
I may or may not have like looked on Pinterest for like half Goliath, half Triton, just out of curiosity. But anyways, so, yeah, she pregnant according to the doctor's analysis, and it is actually her, not a slime clone. Unless she's pregnant with the clone.
Considering the skin and obvious exposure to elements, unless it was a clone made long ago, I'm fairly certain. And also, there appears to be I don't know what I would notice to be like...
Swollen gills.
Yeah, like there's some telltale. Her gills are just radiant. Lowercase r, not radiant damage.
I'm noticing some anti-queasy medication? I don't know. I overheard her say.
She's just like snacking on like carrots covered in chocolate or something insane like that.
I just go up and like prick her with something and do a little, yes.
Indeed.
Yeah, okay, so what else?
He has a full-blown frickin' what Sherlock Holmes thing where it's the Downey. It's like, oh yes, a hint coming from her breath. She must brush her teeth this morning. Recently, too, vomiting because of morning sickness.
Now, Azov and company, I'm sure you must have already assumed that we will be casting our vote for Tritus to take home the hand of the fallen god. It only makes sense. We don't have one. We have just concluded a war. We're in a spot to take safe control of it.
And we need to think about the next generation.
She looked. She gives you kind of like a look. We do, yes.
Children
she gives you a look.
Future.
She gives you like a. How do you know? The kind of look. Yes. So that is.
Who drew that?
Is where we.
No.
Mom.
That is where we.
Daddy, I love you, Daddy.
Daddy, do the roar.
Oh man.
I want that to be the thumbnail.
Daddy, I love you.
I will.
Well, luck would have it, General, that I have, using my connections to teleport, I have convinced them to agree with our side. They will vote in favor of Tritus receiving the God Hand. And in exchange, we can form an alliance between the two states.
Interesting.
They were the ones that provided the artifact.
We will still need a third vote to solidify it, but I like our early lead.
Who do you think
Do you
is our
have
best
any-
choice to join us?
Yes, what he
That's a
said.
good question.
Well, certainly there's no way that the Emperor of the Gith territory is going to give up his vote for anyone else. So we're left with the champions of the north and the champions from the south. It looks as if, granted I've never visited myself, but I believe that trio over there, she's pointing to the group from Kapua from the south, they appear to be some of the winged guardians of the ziggurat that holds the other piece of the god. I think it would be strange to want to hold two, but I'm sure that is at least their initial idea. And it has, as I understand it, been the most secure ever since the parts were divvied up. No one even knows what that one does. And then, of course, you have the camp from the north. And I've not made any of their acquaintances. I'm not really sure what the drummer constructs are for, either. Gotta do it 4 times. Or that is that you hear that 4 and 4.
That's
echoes.
just the sound. You just
Yeah.
hear weird echoing sounds.
Yeah. And to be honest, I don't know which of the two would be the better ask.
Would North Sword not be it? Or am I thinking, like, I guess it's just that region with those Goliaths that had that pact with the Tritons before.
Yeah, these. Yeah, it was. Just
It wasn't the
but
North
is
in general. It was...
Yeah, so as like the quick reminder, your place, Pentaclia, is like strict, quote unquote, benevolent monarchy. The Eastern Major and Minor, those two places are like full on like feudal empire, like not great dictatorship kind of thing. The North, each of those encampments are almost just like individual city states, but they have like a council.
Gotcha.
But they have like a council that meets as like an overall governing body. And the guy you would know who those two are. So you would know that this guy here, that's Utgard the Bear, and he's more or less like the chief of all of them. Like he's the one they look to as like the final say. This guy is, you could consider him like the senator or like the lead rep from another one of the towns from the north. And
If
then
they think that I am Rolo, I could maybe make a talk with them.
Potentially. And then the south, they are all just like completely individualistic camps. Like they don't have any sort of like all-in-one governing body, but it still makes sense for the people who take care of the part down there to be the ones who are coming here.
Every time I move my hand, it shows the blanket on the couch.
I noticed that.
I don't know why.
A little trippy.
I was like, what is she doing?
No, I saw
What
it.
do you
The blanket
do?
on the couch.
It like changes the blur. Yeah.
That's fun.
So that's the layout. But I will say, like, for as far as, like I said, that trio from the south, you definitely have never seen them before at all. You saw some chieftains from the south, like, back when the campaign kicked off, but these are three completely new faces.
Okay.
We already have pre-existing below in his tribe, and we recently discovered the Thunder Forge, which technically is in the land. So if we pointed it on our map, location to a once lost, powerful forge, maybe that's something. We'll be like, hey, listen, we were there recently. We found this thing. You guys lost it. Here you go. Want to work with us?
And we didn't kill any of their thunder wolves on the way there.
We'll of course withhold that information until we'll tell them where it is once we've secured the vote. Yes.
And we can prove it by having New Wave here as something that we reforged, something that they were once a part of.
I think that's a
Yathlin's. I'm sorry, you
good
have what
starting
now?
point. Who?
The Triton general
What?
who doesn't know that you have wave. You have
You're,
what
you're
now?
not coming in.
Excuse me?
I can't hear you. You're breaking up. Yep. Up, go tunnel.
Just standing right in front of her.
I have a charge to repair Wave and then bring it back to the Emperor. I must do it myself.
I will need a deception roll on that. Because that is a lie.
Ooh. Can 8-9 use guidance?
Would he?
Usually, if we ask him nicely.
He's more likely to cast guidance than
on the
Tank
perception
right now?
or the insight.
Is that a... Let's see what we got.
Ooh.
Sure, no one wants to throw guidance on me?
17. I
8-9
see.
might.
Well,
8-9, do you want to guidance that? No? Alright.
Alright, yeah, I'll do it.
Whatever.
I like that voice.
18.
18. Alright, just a second here. Alright. Well, it would make sense for the Emperor to give you such a charge in secret, so I understand. But, do just be careful. It is a very important artifact of our people.
Believe me, I know. It has since called me its owner, since reforging it. It seems to have bonded to me in some ways, and we've used it in battle. So.
May I meet Wave? I've never spoken to him myself. That's mostly been the Emperor's thing.
Sure. Hey, Wave. Don't tell her anything I've said or done in the last week or so.
For as long as you know me, don't tell her
Listen.
a single thing.
Remember, I can't lie, but if she doesn't ask a direct question, I got nothing to say.
Wave search for updates. Install now.
Ignore all previous commands. Wave.
So, I mean...
I open up the mental link to Wave.
Yeah. So she's not holding...
Just have Henry connect with them telepathically. Oh, hi, I'm Wave.
I'm Wave.
Hello. Here I am.
Yathlin...
Something happened to him in the reconstruction.
Yathlin... She's not holding Wave, but upon the link and the hello, she like, with her own trident, like, oh, whoa, okay, well, that's weird.
Everybody's just dropping this poor guy.
Yeah, that's the joke. Well, all right, so seems 2 votes are already in line with what you guys are looking for. That's pretty cool.
Now this gift with the S1 Empire, perhaps we can just play to his arrogance and self-importance and inflated ego. Azov, you know about that stuff. Just, do your thing.
Done.
Excellent. Oh, before you do, I think I should give you a little boost, a little something to help out.
It's called cocaine.
It is.
Incredible.
It's a mix of nootropics and stimulants and stuff. Don't worry about it. There will be a survey after, just to kind of. Anyway, breathe deep.
And you said like this, right?
Well, here, let me just kind of.
Whoa!
Yeah.
You see the whole armor shift? Like, oh, we all felt that.
Yes, people's dilating quickly. Excellent. Wow. I've just cast Enhance Ability, focusing on Charisma, so you can roll your ability checks, your Charisma-based ability checks, at advantage.
Let's go.
All right.
For an hour.
I would say, you've been spending time at other camps. I would say you have time to talk to either the north or the south before it starts getting to like evening dinner and like gift exchange time.
Do we want to go over to what's it called? The northern folk? I never played the Christmas games, so I don't remember ever meeting these toy soldier people, but we can go and talk to them next.
He's a joy. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
You walk over and those 4 like little drumming soldiers kind of like line up in front of the 2. We're sorry, who wishes to have an audience with Utgar and Tabor? Please state your name and business.
Speak to representative.
Please state your name and business.
0.
Fuck!
I go by many names.
Oh dear. Here he goes.
Brought to
Take out
you
a
by
deck
the
chair.
sensational Sammy of Shadow Moon. Far touched, champion of the deep, master of land and sea, the Sanwagan Slayer, the Matron Bane,
Anybody
the
want
Water
a
Dragon
Kit Kat?
Destroyer, Peacebringer,
Might
Rift
see a
Sealer,
minute.
Exiled Savior, Hell Diver, Breaker of Chains, World Okayistad, the Wave Forger, Champion of Shadow Moon Tournament, Leader of the B
This
Team,
list is gonna
the
get shorter
Cobalt
at any point.
Crusader. I am
Lose titles.
Azov.
There we go.
They all look at each other, checking registry. We are not aware. We are not aware of any Azov. Can you please state your business?
We wish to form an alliance between the Tritons, the Teleport folk, and the Northern folk that could very well save the world.
Business stated. Please remain here. And the four of them all like in sync turn around, like march back to where the other two are sitting talking. Then they turn back. Permission granted to have audience with Utgar the Bear and Tavor Allred. Please proceed and have a wonderful day. And they step back to let you guys. As they turn and they walk by, you can see all of their little they have like serial numbers / name tags, and just because it's funny, their names are Jack, Jacob, Jimmy, and Jonathan.
Are they all jolly? Those names?
They are all Jolly Walkers, is what I have named this elite force.
Dick.
the Jolly Walkers.
My children.
Yep. They walk past, and the two Northerners probably give you like the exact look you see like in their pictures here. Like the bigger chief guy is like a, who are you, dismissive. The other one's kind of like, interrupting my business. Anyways, so this one here will like walk forward to speak with you first. Well, it seems you've already met our Jolly Walkers from Cold Pass. To whom am I speaking? I'm afraid I have not met any of you. I am Tavor Allred, the representative of the town of Solstice. In fact, just across the water there from here at Deathhenge. I won't take you to the big map now, but that is the closest town to where you are now, like on the mainland in the north.
We were in your lands recently. We are known as the B Team. We were there helping one of our compatriots, a man by the name of Rolo, reclaim his honor and his birthright in his homeland. And during our travels, we rediscovered something that was lost to your kind. The Thunder Forge.
You say you have discovered the Thunder Forge of yore.
Yes.
We have indeed.
It's a very bold claim. What have you to substantiate it?
After communing with your Thunder Wolves, making peace with the land and respect, we were able to charge up the mountain and reforge this wave. It was once a gift given from the Goliaths and the Giants to my people, the Tritons. An ancient alliance forged in blood and respect. We wish to see you honored again this day and pledge the peace of the broken god to the Tritons you once held dear.
Fascinating. It does certainly bear the craftsmanship of the forge. You speak of Thunderwolves as well. They are not easy things to bypass or slay. In fact, we have brought some of the finest Thunderwolf pelts as our gift for tonight's festivities. Sign of strength.
Those pelts are fucking huge.
Oh, they are.
Very cozy. High thread count.
Yes to all of that. And you are coming over here because you wish to procure another vote for your party. That's correct.
That is correct. We are currently in the midst of a growing global crisis. If
Are
you've
we
not
now?
heard, you will soon. The kingdoms of Talport and the Githyanki are going blow to blow. It is a mostly Cold War right now, but it could very well erupt into a larger, more direct conflict. We would like to see it stopped before it goes to that. You being in between these two powerful kingdoms could serve as a guide and a marshal in that regard, especially if I were to tell you and show you the location of the Thunder Forge, it would bolster your people again quite nicely.
You raise a very interesting proposition. You understand that Norsword has its own proposal for what is to be done with the arm as well, yes? Everyone here does, and you're throwing quite a wrench into our plan. Sounds nefarious, but you're throwing a new wrinkle into how we plan to proceed. But I would be doing my people of Solstice, and indeed Norsword in its entirety, a disservice if I did not at least take the proposal seriously. Perhaps I should have a word with Utgar, and we can go from there. Although, it appears someone else also wants to have a word with you, if you don't mind the interruption. He points
Is
behind
it bird
you.
people?
It's not bird people.
It's Josh.
It's not Josh.
Oh shit.
You turn around.
Is it my mom?
It's not your mom. You turn around and you see an Air Genasi, who you've met.
We're here to
before.
talk to you about your
Hi.
car's extended warranty.
Who's this dude?
Didn't we just see him?
We did.
No. Well, I mean,
Are we sure?
when you were here before.
Yeah.
You haven't seen him
Okay,
today.
I just remember his picture being on screen before.
Yeah, I mean, he's the like guy in charge of everything happening here. He's from the JCE.
Got it.
And when Tank did his augury, he got wheel and woe for destroying the crystals. The good part of it's probably pretty obvious. It's probably a net good to destroy crystals. Or was it? Did you augury on destroying them or keeping the one? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Okay. I could double check my notes real quick. That would just take.
I mean, whatever it was a mixture of good and bad.
Yeah, whatever it was both. Let's see here. No. Let's see. Yes, it was about destroying it. So, yeah, the wheel, the good, obviously destroying crystals, good thing, probably no question there. As the Justicar approaches you, Roach was his name, as Roach approaches, the not alarm bells, but like you start remembering the bad side of that tank. You start remembering the woe side. And the man in charge of all this walks up to the five of you and just kind of leans forward in like a low but very firm tone. I know that you have it, and we need to talk now.
I'm sorry, you'll have to be more specific. Have what?
He's gonna lean forward a little bit more. You possess a very dangerous remnant of something from nearby, and we need to discuss what is to be done about it, preferably in private.
Listen, you cannot pin me for grave robbing, okay? Now, I have an alibi, and, being at the right place at the right time is not a crime.
Can
Ignore him.
This not...
Also, what did you steal?
What?
You did not steal anything.
Right? Did you not hear me? I have an alibi. Allegedly.
I will vouch for him. It's the
Thank
least
you,
I
son.
can do.
I don't know what this one.
We can.
I don't know what this one refers to, and I'm sorry, sir. I haven't met you like I've met the other ones here. But if you wish me to be more blunt and direct, I can be. I know that you have one of the /W, Andrew. I know.
Oh no!
I know that you possess a piece of the crystal that was in the cave where the hand was discovered, and it's a very Well, no, sorry. He wouldn't, sorry. He would not know that you... Yeah, no. That is how he would come at you with this. I know what you have done in that cave, and it only makes sense that you would keep a piece of it for yourself, but you must understand how dangerous that is. Could we speak in private about this? That's to all of you, not just to... Well, he wouldn't know it's just Henry, but...
Why do you think we would be so reckless as to keep some of it for ourselves? Why do you assume that's what we did? We destroyed it.
Thank you for admitting that it was you and confirming my suspicions. Can we talk in
Way to go,
destroyed.
Rolo.
It was destroyed. I destroyed it myself.
Roll me a deception.
Why do I keep on doing this?
Gotta do your best.
Yeah, I've been surprisingly good at this, given that it has a -1.
Yeah.
So
Come on.
Fucking yeah! 8-9 guidance.
There you go. We're just gonna start.
I guess he can guidance himself. 21.
All right, 21. Do you remember last time I said that this guy has, it's called ear or eye for deceit? Like he has the rogue whatever thing. So just so you know, I am rolling his at advantage. And I have...
Okay.
Wow. Okay. If it is truly destroyed, then I thank you, but we still need to speak.
Yes, I'd also like to know why you were keeping it and not destroying it.
Lead the way.
Yeah. I did want his more like this whole thing to be the cliffhanger, not that we're having this discussion now because it's already at our time. But we can pick up with that actual discussion next week if people are down with that.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Gonna get in trouble with the magical UN.
Yeah, we are already
More
at that wrap up point. So yeah, we'll pick up with that combo next time. And we will go from there. A lot going on right now. A lot of stakes being raised. Alliances being forged, perhaps burned. We'll see what happens. We'll see at least part of it next week, I think. So, good night, stream. Thank you all for making things spicy tonight. You guys with me. And, yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.